Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Triangle Strategy. Right now we are in Chapter 9 Part 1. We've jumped ahead a little bit. So this is Part 1, Dwindling Light. Esfrost announces news of Roland's death and strengthens its hold on the kingdom by making Cordelia their puppet. Roland dons his late master's mask, hiding his identity, and swears revenge upon the duchy. Sorceley N sends House Wolfort provisions, but asks they ferry his black market salt in return. So this is where we're at. In the last one, we actually agreed to become smugglers for Sorceley, but this time we find ourselves in a better situation. We already know that Sorceley's in trouble, we already know that, Exham is kind of on our side, and so this makes it a lot easier for us to kind of go the other direction. So, even narratively speaking, I feel like we're in a better position, given the choices that we made before this, to make this choice. So we are going to be turning down Sorceley, and we're going to see where that takes us. So, we've kind of jumped ahead. I already went around town and I talked to everybody and everything, so we're just ready to make the vote and try to convince people, so that's what we're going to do. On another note, I don't think that I've mentioned this, but that cold that I got turned out to be the big C19, so, yeah, that's been fun. I didn't have too bad of a case, to be honest with you, so it hasn't been too bad, but I do have a bit of a cough still. I'm on the tail end of it, and as you can tell, my voice is already coming back, and, I'm feeling quite a bit better than I did initially, so don't worry about me, but just know that I'm on the tail end of that. I've still got a cough, so if there's weird pauses where I stop, it's probably because I'm muting my microphone and coughing, so, yeah, just so you know. Okay, so we are going to travel to Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipment. So we need to convince you.
Serenoa.
Right now we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sorceley's bidding. Nah, we ought to make for Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. I loathe the mere thought of being party to these crimes, but spouting off baseless accusations will avail us nothing. Our very lives may be forfeit if we are discovered, and we are not much good to this realm dead.
I wonder.
Speculating all day would do us no good. We must face the facts. And right now, the fact is that we need House N's support if we are to recover from the heavy blows we've been dealt. You look as though you have more to say, my friend.
Moreover,
You needn't hold back. You know you can be honest with me. Yeah, that's a good one. So this one makes a lot of sense with where we're at right now. We know that we have one person on our side in Exam. If we go to Hyzant, we may be able to negotiate ourselves aid from the other saints. If we could do so without dirtying our hands, that would be more than ideal.
I suppose.
We have ties with Minister Exam and Minister Lila. Perhaps they would lend a sympathetic ear to our plea. Exactly. Bringing Minister Sorceley's crimes to light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, it is a path worth considering. Indifferent. Okay. Well, we tried. Okay, let's see. We need to convince you.
What do you need?
The Saintly Seven have tremendous power in Hyzant, and Minister Sorceley is no exception. Reporting his crimes comes with no small measure of danger. We must make our decision carefully. It's a difficult decision to make, but I think it in our best interest to take the salt to Esfrost. The production and management of salt is the foundation of Hyzant. I doubt they would let us off with a mere warning were our crimes to be discovered.
Uh-huh.
As someone who once lived in the Holy State, I can say for certain your fears are not unfounded. Those who rebel against the goddess's teachings are punished equally, and there is no room left for reason or negotiation. We had best steer clear of anything remotely resembling a crime if we value our lives. Gila, you know more about the Holy State than the rest of us. I would speak to you on the matter a little longer if you don't mind. But of course, my lord, why are you so determined to expose Minister Sorceley's crimes? Minister X, stands opposed to Minister Sorsley. He would no doubt help us if we asked.
Yes, I see.
If we had Minister Exam's support, our chances of success would improve drastically. It would regrettably drag us into Hyzan's political strife, but we should be able to use that opposition to our advantage. There is still time until voting commences. Until then, I hope you will reconsider where your token will fall. Alright, yeah, that one seemed to go pretty damn well. Alright, how about you, Hewitt? As Prince Roland said, we should take the salt to Esfrost. Accusing Minister Sorsley without evidence would do us no good. I see. Why are you opposed to going to Esfrost, Lord Serenoa? Roland's death has just been announced. Going to Esfrost now would put him in unnecessary danger. I must admit, I was concerned about that as well. Prince Roland does not seem so worried himself, but it may be best for us to avoid the duchy until the situation is calmed. Might we speak for just a little longer, Hewitt?
Then...
Why, certainly. If there's anything you wish to say, I am all ears, my lord. Any wrongdoings will stain the Wolfort and Glenbrook family name forever, and I would rather not sully our honor if I could avoid it. I feel the same. My head understands our predicament, and yet my heart aches my heart aches at the disgrace.
In which case...
Even so, we need power and a plan if we are to defend our honor. Unfortunately, words avail us little now. I haven't made up my mind just yet, but I'm glad we were able to talk. Okay.
Lord Serenoa.
Transporting illicit salt or reporting Minister Sorsley. Poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa. We ought to make for Hyzant. So you believe it better to venture to Hyzant and disclose Minister Sorsley's wrongdoings? Might I ask why? There will be no small price to pay if our actions were brought to light. We must be proactive, else we risk being laid with all the blame.
Indeed.
I doubt anyone involved with the crime related to Hyzant's divine boon would get off easily. If our crimes were brought to light, I imagine Minister Sorsley would try to use us as a scapegoat. Oh, yeah, of course. But if we make the first move, we may be granted with the Holy One's mercy and favor. I know the decision is not an easy one, but I truly think it is in our best interest to go to Hyzant. Alright, so I also did do a little bit of grinding off-screen. We got ourselves a little bit of extra money and resources in order to do upgrades. So I just wanted to mention that as well. We haven't done any of the hard missions yet. All of those I will do on screen. Anything that's new I will do on screen. Let the voting commence.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorsley's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I stand by my decision.
Okay, we figured we didn't convince him. That's okay. Oh, whoops. That was one I didn't want to skip.
I agree.
I went a lot faster than I thought I was going to. But I think we got Gila's support.
I have faith in you.
Alright, we convinced her too. We should be fine.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Got everybody but Roland.
The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings. We have chosen our path. We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorsley's wrongdoings.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Yes, sir.
All right, quick save, and then we move on.
In exchange for his aid, Sorsley orders House Wolfort to transport his illicit salt. Serenoa, however, intends to bring word of the minister's crimes to the holy state of Hyzant. In order to succeed, he must delve deep into the nation's internal affairs while avoiding Sorsley's notice.
To Desert's End, Chapter 9, Part 2.
So you've decided to accept my proposal. A wise decision, Lord Serenoa.
As you have requested, none shall know of the salt's
But you are still too young for true wisdom, it seems.
He means, let us not speak of the obvious, my lord. It's prudent to speak as little as possible to prevent any unnecessary complications. One never knows who might be listening.
Fortune favored you with a capable retainer.
I beg your pardon, Minister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered in exchange for ours.
I give you my word it shall be done. Booker, I'll leave the rest of the arrangements to you.
Yes, Minister. If you all will follow me into the antechamber, we may discuss the details further.
All right, he's keeping himself separate. That way he can feign ignorance. Smart. Okay. Camzel of the Saintly Seven speaks with the merchant Clarice on matters of salt and receives a startling report. Hopefully Camzel doesn't get to the truth before we can present it to them.
What? Who would dare send an army to test our borders?
They are soldiers of House End, by all appearances.
Sorcery, you go too far too often of late.
Perhaps this means the rumors are true, Minister Camzel.
There is still nothing to conclusively prove End's involvement in illicit salt trading.
Which is why you must investigate. You are Hyzant's Minister of Domestic Affairs, are you not?
We haven't seen him in a while, so let's get an update. He's a merchant who travels among the realm's nations as a member of the Norzelia Consortium, an independent and neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt. In our last playthrough, he ended up actually being a bro. He helped us break into Hyzant, so even though he looks like a conniving guy, at least in that playthrough, he was not, so we'll have to see if he goes bad in any of the others, but look at that smile, dude. The dude looks like he's evil.
The illicit salt market grows larger by the day, strangling our own trade.
Against one of the Saintly Seven, I can do nothing without the Hierophant's express permission.
So yeah, they all basically
Perhaps
know.
you cannot. But is there not another with plans already in motion?
Exham, you mean?
Yep.
Even so, I am not at liberty to act on naught more than a whim. I must prioritize our land's stability above all else.
Okay. Okay, at Whitehome Castle, Cordelia reflects on her duties as queen.
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Esfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom.
Wow, that's cold.
Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken.
But you know what? Like, a little bit of respect here to have Laura, because she's like giving Cordelia, like, she's like, hey girl, you want freedom? Fucking take it. And honestly, Cordelia kind of does take it a little bit. Freaking love it, dude. The Cordelia of Laura stuff is my favorite stuff in this game.
And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Brother, father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
It is unacceptable. He should have let me deal with those obstinate boars in Glenbrook.
So yeah, we've seen that scene already, but since this is a new chapter and a new path, we are going to be watching these scenes again.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorsley?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless...
We shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorsley has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route. We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzant.
I've already scouted the way, a shortcut through the ravine.
Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorsley's crimes to the Hierophant.
So here's my guess as to what's going to happen. Sorsley's going to find out that we divert, he's going to try and cut us off, and we're going to have to fight him again, I bet.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons? After all, he's influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years. If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way around.
We only need get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorsley will fall.
True, there are those who mistrust him. Minister Exham, for example.
Indeed. Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Eridor!
Right you are. Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
He'll try anyway.
Serenoa and his retinue depart the Citadel of the Sands under the cover of night and make their way to the Hyzantian capital. They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
Oh yeah. So we know that that Sorsley has already got forces here from that other event with Camzel, so he's got forces somewhere between these two. A report from one of his subordinates spurs Sorsley to take a new course of action. Here we go. Here we go. He knows we turned around. He had eyes watching us.
House Wolford means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital. From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolford.
Oh, please, there's no way Anna would ever get caught. Yeah, unbelievable. Nope. Nope, I don't believe it. Nope. This didn't actually happen. This is not canon. Because Anna would never get seen. Nope, she's too good. I refuse to believe it.
The woman who serves, incidentally,
non-canon,
at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring evidence against me.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
Alright, we're gonna get to beat up Booker again, looks like. 2 chapters in a row. Alright, let's investigate these dunes. This should be a new map. This is one we haven't seen yet. Ah, okay, we've seen this in events, and we've fought here
Good.
in
We haven't been followed.
in some practice matches.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. The moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
Aye. A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Let us scout the area to be safe.
Alright, so we know we can get ambushed here. But somehow they're still gonna give them the high ground in this, aren't they? I should see how the others fare, and ensure we've not been too conspicuous. I pray we're not attacked for trying to bring in injustice to light, but should it come to that, then so be it. I will not back down. We've no choice but to report such a naked abuse of power. Who would have thought one of the Saintly Seven would be so bold as to illegally distribute salt? I'm sure Sorsley's been meticulous about hiding his misdeeds. He'll no doubt be equally observant of us. Sorsley will not hesitate to shed our blood if he finds out we are moving against him. It is fortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will find us soon enough. Sneaking doesn't suit me, if I'm honest. I'd much rather take the fight to him. Don't worry not, I'll keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us. If House End attacks, they would hand us the chance to secure a witness to their crimes. And I'm guessing it's best if we capture this witness alive. I've trouble gauging in my own strength, see? You needn't remind me, Eridor, but I beg you to try, for the sake of House Wolford. Anything for the house. I'll just leave a couple of bruises on it. It takes a true veteran like Eridor to see the signs of an ambush lying in wait. I am well impressed. Though I lack his experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. Okay. Any shinies up there? I don't think so. If the enemy set a trap for us, it may have been my survey of alternate routes that altered them to our presence. I felt eyes on me, multiple times. I pray they were not the enemies. I know of no better spy than you. If the worst comes to pass, the order was mine, and I shall answer for it. It hardens me to hear that. I only speak the truth. We'd have been discovered and killed thrice over were Eredor to fill your shoes. And I would fail to lift this shield each time. We need his protection. I count myself lucky to have such skilled allies. We feel the same way. Okay, a little bit of extra money. Indeed. It is as Eredor says, the enemy is apt to strike when we drop our guard, spoken like a true survivor of the Salt Iron War. Do not fear for me, Lord Sir. I shall do my part when we reach Hyzan. I see a shiny up there? Yes, I do see a shiny up there. Did miss one. Let's go get it. Where was it? Get up there. Nope. Get up there. Right there. Okay, I think we talked to everybody. I think we got all the loot. Alright, let's go to the encampment. Alright, we definitely need some more recovery pellets. Let's also check in with you. Okay, no more Medal of Valors. Untold War. Grab that. And let's see, have we gotten all of the... No, we have one more of these. Hidden Reserve, 200. We're close to it. Okay. All of those. Buy some of those. Let's see, it takes 10 of these for that special ability, so let's make sure that we have at least 20, so that we could use it twice if we wanted to. A couple of those. Those are useful for TP stuff with Medina. Even though they don't do that much HP recovery, they're still useful. And let's make sure that we have... Okay, we got 10 Swift Spices. Okay, I think we're good on that front then. jade for you. Jade, diamond, sacred bow. Let's see who needs weapon upgrades still. Okay, so all of you have your full weapon upgrades. You don't. Okay. Electrum, meteorite, eternal resin, sacred bow, diamond, jade. Indestructible stone, okay. Okay, duration or the effect. So either the speed up is faster or it lasts longer. Okay. What? I need to look at what those are again. To know which one I want to do. Okay, lowers an enemy's physical defense and magic defense. And Ruffle Feathers is the one that infuriates. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Let's increase the effect of Charm. Just give him a better debuff. Does leap cost 2? If it only costs 1, then that makes leap free. Let's see, where's she at? Leap only costs 1, so if we get that, basically leap becomes free. I kind of like that. Let's see, deal physical damage to a single enemy. The higher the enemy is above you, the greater the damage. Interesting. I think I'm just going to do that. Okay, with 1 superior iron, I can get your final thing. either build you for defense. I think I'm just gonna do straight up defense for him. So let's get a superior iron and give him his max defense. Alright, we are running low on stuff right now, actually. We're almost out of money. Okay, that's probably all we can do. Okay, now we're done. Alright, seize the dais. The force who occupies the dais will be the victor. Any of your enemy troops can knock units back with their attacks, so careful positioning will be vital to seize the day. Interesting, okay. I wonder if this is like... So these are the harder ones. They go all the way up to level 41, it looks like, at the moment. Alright, let's give it a try. Seize the dais. So we need to occupy the arena. Or if they conquer it, then they win. So, okay, cool. So we need all of our people with, like, push abilities and things like that. Alright, so... let's see. Do you have a push? I don't think you do, right? Shield Bash doesn't push people back. Eridor has a push. Let's bring him in. You have a push.
To arms!
Ready and willing.
I think you have a push now. Or who was that? Somebody has that. You can instantly kill an enemy, possibly. But no, it's, so it must be, Rudolph. Oh. No, you don't have a push. I could have sworn one of my bow units got a push ability. Hold up. Oh, it might be your locked one. Damn. Okay, we haven't gotten your final ability, so you may have had one, but we don't have it now. You have a push, right? Yep, push back.
Aye, leave it to me.
That doesn't move anybody. We actually don't have that many people with push abilities, do we?
You would have Lionel?
I'm on my way!
You have some abilities
I'll do my
to
best.
do things.
Thank you for
And then
relying
I guess
on
everybody
this
else should
old
just have
maid.
CC
As you command.
abilities. Anything that can CC will help us control this, so... Okay, that's all we can bring in.
I won't let you down.
Alright, we have at least one item that we can use to stop from being pushed back.
Ready and willing.
I don't remember what it's called, though. The grounding amulet. Okay, and then who's gonna get... Let's give you Vanguard. And let's see, your speed is 27. Your speed is 24. We're gonna give you our best speed ring. 2, and I think there's one that does 3. I should equip everybody, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I'm a fool. Alright, let's give this a shot. The side that occupies the area indicated by the yellow panels will win. If you are knocked off the stage, get back on it quickly. As long as one friendly unit remains within the area, it will not be occupied by the enemy.
For victory! Away with you!
Hold up.
Good try.
I'm on easy mode right now, I think.
The hunt is on.
I have to remember I have to put this back. Okay. That's my bad.
Charge! Out of my way!
The hunt is on. Not another step.
Come on, then. Get out of the way! Prepare yourself.
Okay, they're trying to CC.
You won't beat me!
Out of my way!
So it comes to battle.
Okay, so this should be easy for us, actually. We should be able to get this no problem. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to grant TP to an ally.
Splendid!
And in tandem, our ally. And we just won this.
I've got it! I won't lose! Away with this!
Boom. Problem solved. Okay. Didn't really get any rewards from it, but that's okay. So, pretty easy puzzle to solve there, at the very least. And that's where we're going to end this episode. Alright? So yeah, that one's down. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Louis D, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, Knife Namaste, Caleb Adkins, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.